Donovan said tonight that you were locked in the bubble and you've taken it to another level in this playoff series. Kind of what's been working for you? What's been the mentality going out there? It seemed like there were points tonight where it looked like you didn't feel like you could miss.
Really it's just trying to keep the same mindset I've had. Something that, when I first got here, it took a minute for me to kind of find my groove. And because of that, I wasn't, the same guy, mentally. And, over the last year, especially in the bubble, it really allowed me to kind of find my way and be there mentally before the game starts, just be locked in and be thinking about plays, be thinking about shots that are going to go in. Accepting the challenge. It's a great challenge to play against a team like this, and especially on the road and in a place I'm familiar playing in, and just go out there and just play as hard as I can, and if it's enough to win, I'm happy. So I'm just going to go out there and continue to do it.
Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Mike, you mentioned being familiar here, and we asked you about this before the games in Memphis, and you said you didn't know what it was going to be like playing in front of these fans as the enemy. What were the emotions that you had when kind of you first got out there on the court?
I just started when we started to compete. All that stuff kind of goes out the window. I thought I'd be more wrapped up in it, but same time, man, I was just out there just having fun and competing, and got into the flow of the game early. Saw a couple shots go in, and really found a good rhythm. And once that happens, just trying to fill the game out the rest of the way. So it's a great environment to play in. Still one of my favorite places to play. So it was fun to be a part of it.
Sam Farnsworth, KSL TV.
Yeah, not only that, Mike, but you also went up against some former teammates, Dylan Brooks, and you had some fun with them as well. It looked like little jawing down the floor after you made a 3-pointer that one time. What's it like going up against I guess him and some of your former teammates?
Well, I mean, everybody from JV to Kyle to Dylan, JJ. I mean, it's fun. It's ironic that we're getting to play at the highest level against each other like this, and all those guys compete. That was one thing when I was here, whether it was in practice or shoot around or anything. We were going at it. Dylan especially. He's a guy that competes at everything. From when we used to shoot together in the shoot around. Before everybody got to the gym, we were two in there shooting. We would compete, and it's no different when we play in the game. So I expect that from him, and I'm not going to back down. I'm going to continue to push forward and do what I got to do to win.
Tony Jones, The Athletic.
What were you guys able to accomplish, in those closing possessions on both ends, and how were you guys able to accomplish it?
Well, I think defensively, it was a night and day difference from, especially game 1 and 2, how we were able to get our big up in the pick and roll a little bit higher, with Ja, so that he wasn't as comfortable when he got the ball in the paint. He still, with his quickness, he was still able to get around the paint and get to spots, but we made it take just a little bit longer, a couple more dribbles here and there. Kind of trying to make them pick it up a little bit earlier and take off and challenge our bigs. And our bigs did a phenomenal job of being there, and we did a great job of rebounding in those cases too to secure the ball. And on the offensive end, we found a couple situations we liked. And Donovan, was Donovan down the stretch. I was able to get a couple shots here and there, and Rudy made some big plays as well. So we just kind of executed the way we expected to execute. We didn't let them speed us up too much, and that was the difference in winning and losing.
Ben Anderson, KSLSports.com.
Mike, you knew after you lost game 1, you were going to have to win on a game on the road to win the series. How important is it to get the first opportunity and get a home court advantage back?
It was extremely important to win this one, honestly. You can't, you don't want to say must win too soon, but, it felt like that's the kind of urgency we were playing with. And we'll continue to play with throughout the series. Like I said, this team isn't a team you want to play around with at all. We've tried a bunch of different things, and they just keep attacking and keep finding ways to give themselves chances to win. So we have to continue to be locked in, because this is just one game, and we have another one coming up in a few days, and just keep our same mentality, continue to adjust, continue to get better, and hope that we can come away with another one.
All right, last question, Nick Friedel, ESPN.
Mike, is the guy who was the face of this Memphis team for so many years with Mark, what is it like playing on this playoff stage in Memphis going against Ja?
It's amazing to be playing against a guy like Ja, first off. Just seeing a guy that's so talented, he's a young superstar in our league, wearing the jersey that I'm so used to wearing, getting the cheers from the crowds that I'm so used to hearing, is surreal. It's like full circle. You never thought that it would be this way. I never did, at least. And it's like sometimes you live long enough to become the villain, and I've become that for this against the Memphis Grizzlies now. So just got to take that in stride, continue to do what I do, and have fun with it, have fun with the game.
All right, that's all the questions. Thanks, Mike.
All right, thank you.